Rich client mocked the florist's taste, but her arrangements became the talk of the gala. It started with laughter. Cold, careless laughter that echoed across the marble floors of an elite event planning office. The kind that makes your stomach turn when it's not aimed at you because deep down you know it could be. She stood there, fingers still stained with pollen, clutching a portfolio made from recycled cardboard and string. A florist. Just a florist. The client didn't even look at her as he waved a hand and muttered, Asterisk, peasant bouquets. This isn't a barn wedding, darling. Asterisk. The room chuckled. She didn't. She simply nodded, collected her samples, wild peonies, deep indigo delphiniums, and one lonely, perfect protea, and walked out the way she came in. Quiet. Composed. But not defeated. What they didn't know is this. She had once lived in the greenhouse behind an abandoned museum, using discarded clippings to survive. No one knew she slept on a cot between crates of marigolds. No one knew she had studied 18th century floral design by sneaking into lecture halls with a stolen badge made from cardboard and confidence. And no one, not even the arrogant client who dismissed her, knew she had once arranged the royal funeral of a foreign monarch. But that was another name, another life. This gala, the biggest of the year, was her one quiet shot. Not at fame, but at closure. The client had chosen a popular designer for the event. A man with loud suits and louder opinions. The chosen theme? Royal elegance. Ironically, the very style she had mastered in secret. She watched quietly from the service entrance as sterile orchids and lifeless roses were rolled in, cold, corporate beauty. But fate doesn't work on a contract. 3 days before the event, a delivery truck accident destroyed half the floral shipment. The lead designer quit on the spot, blaming sabotage. Panic erupted. And somehow, through the chaos, someone mentioned her. They didn't want to call her. But desperation has a cruel way of lowering pride. She arrived at midnight. No promises. No contracts. Just a whisper. Asterisk, give me 48 hours. Asterisk. She worked in silence. No assistance. Just music from a broken radio and soft humming as she bent petals into place, breathing life into forgotten stems. What she created wasn't decoration, it was resurrection. Vines spiraled up glass pillars like they had grown overnight. Archways of moss and shadow roses created hidden pathways through the ballroom. Every centerpiece was its own silent world, an echo of love, loss, and something deeper no one could name. Guests arrived unaware. Wealth, fame, power. They came expecting excess. They left speechless. Phones came out. Hashtags lit up. Hashtag Whisper Florist, hashtag Mystery Designer, hashtag Gala of the Century. Influencers tried to tag her. But no one knew her handle. No one could find her shop online. And the client? He was asked by 3 billionaires who the designer was. He stammered, lied, and said it was his idea. That didn't last long. Because by morning, a drone shot video of the ballroom went viral. Over 30 million views. And one frame froze the internet. It was her. Not posed. Not smiling. Just standing in the corner, brushing pollen off her hands, unnoticed by most but not by all. That image, captioned "The Woman Behind the Magic," was shared across platforms. People began asking, "Who is she?" Then came the leaks. A photograph surfaced of her years ago, arranging flowers outside a war memorial. Same calm face. Same gentle touch. Then another, this time at a remote monastery in Asia, where monks said she created temples of scent. Speculation exploded. Some claimed she was a former aristocrat in hiding. Others believed she was the widow of a billionaire who left her with nothing but knowledge and thorns. One blogger insisted she had designed for secret society events. She said nothing, until one morning, the client who once mocked her received a letter. No return address. Just a pressed protea. Inside, a single line. Asterisk, beauty does not beg for acceptance. It waits in silence until it is seen. Asterisk. Alongside the note was a check, large enough to fund a year's worth of galas. But it came with a condition. His name was not to appear on any future invitations. He vanished from a social scene. No one knows where he went. As for her, rumors swirl. Some say she now lives on a farm surrounded by endangered flowers. Others believe she's designing one final event, an anonymous gathering in a hidden garden, invitation by intuition only. But wherever she is, one truth remains. She was never trying to impress. She was trying to speak. Asterisk, asterisk. And only those willing to listen heard the message in the petals.